Welcome, dear listeners. In this video, we shall recapitulate the chapter Paying the Price, written by Munshi Premchand. In this prose, we have learned that there was a young sweepress Allah Rakhi. She was a very poor lady. She had a cooperative husband and a small ailing daughter. Her daughter was suffering from fever and cold. Although she was a hard-working and industrious sweepress, yet whenever she used to take rest, at that very moment she was caught. She was ill-fated that sanitation inspector Khairat Ali Khan would catch her whenever she was catching her own breath. She was taking rest. He would note down her name in his diary and he would deduct salary as well. She was much displeased with this action. The other day also, she bought a sweet candy worth 1 paisa. As and when she started to eat that candy, Khairat Ali Khan dropped on her, and again he noted her name in his diary. Every time she was much doubtful how much salary would be deducted this time, and every time her salary was deducted more than her expectations and calculations. Even in bitter cold, she would do work very laboriously. One day, her daughter was crying too much because little girl caught fever and cough. The girl wanted that she should be taken into mother's lap, but mother did not have that much time to take her into lap or to feed her or to love the little doll. Other day, she was much tensed because of her ailing daughter, her work pressure, as well as sudden appearance of Khairat Ali Khan. He used to be a very rude person to her. The other day, Allah Rakhi's daughter started crying incessantly, means continuously without a break. She wanted attention and love, which Allah Rakhi couldn't afford. She was much tensed because of her ailing daughter, work pressure, as well as sudden appearance of sanitation in charge Khairat Ali Khan. And so he appeared suddenly. Allah Rakhi muttered few words to herself, like, Ya Allah, where this man has come from. He always come on his ekad. This time, how can he come on his bicycle? And something like that. She was so confused what to do next. She couldn't figure out. The inspector asked her very rudely, why did she bring her daughter to work? For which Allah Rakhi replied that there was no one at home to take care of the daughter. She had to bring it, and she could not take leave also because she was very poor. How would she eat? How would she afford her house? Without salary, her salary would be cut, of course. Khairat Ali Khan asked her, why was she calling him names? This made Allah Rakhi terrified. She was thinking that her life was going out of her. She was in blue funk, very frightened. She was trembling, shaking, and started crying. In the evening, when she came with her husband to collect her salary, she was feeling very sad, total hopeless, just because she thought that her muttering was heard by Khairat Ali Khan. Although her husband was encouraging her, he was consoling her, he wanted her to become a bit bolder. He was encouraging her to ask on what grounds would she be fired. He is ready to unite people of his caste and go against him in municipal office. When her name was kept while distributing salaries, she was sure that she had been fired. But eventually, when she got her full salary at the end, she was very much confused and shocked. She could not figure out how could it happen. Never in last 3 years she had got full salary, and this time when she had called him names, when she was caught red-handed calling Khairat Ali Khan names, she was given full salary. How could this happen? She saw the full salary Just like a statue, she was stupefied. She was startled, confused. She could not calculate what is happening. The paymaster asked him, "Why wouldn't you leave the queue?" She honestly told Khairat Ali Khan that he had paid her full salary. Why didn't he deduct money this time? And he, showing false anger, asked her, should her salary be cut or she wanted it to be full? If she wanted it to be a full salary, then she must go home. Even after having all these conversations, she had a doubt in her mind. She was still cursing herself and had a regret that she had called him names. Allah Rakhi's honesty and innocence has been shown beautifully in this chapter. It's a beautiful creation by Munshi Premchand. I hope the video worth your time.